too late. I'm already
almost
late.
didn't even
I
do it.
don't even have any beer yet. Will you just do it?
You know, it's an important reveal day because I wore my important reveal shirt.
I love that shirt.
And I think I'm going to get a reveal hat.
What?
Which is just a white hat.
Will it say reveal on it, or
it's just a t-shirt? Then I can do this.
So really, it's just you're just going to get a white hat.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have my reveal underwear on.
What color are those?
White.
Hey everybody, this is Matt and we're at Texas Toast Guitars. Thanks for joining us for a Friday reveal. We've got something that I think is pretty damn cool. Wait, belay that. We've got something that is pretty damn cool. And it's so cool. You'll probably have to wipe the screen off after this reveal. That's how cool this reveal is. Mm-hmm. Especially Rod, because we've got something to show Rod too.
We're going to show rods.
So, there are a bunch of you guys hanging out with us tonight. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot of stuff to do this weekend, and I really appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm hoping some of you guys are still at work and are just kind of farting around.
Mm-hmm. Kind of sticking it to the man.
Stick it to the man.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Anyway, so Chris, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
I already know the answer. Yeah. It's been a long week and you're finally feeling a little better.
Yep. Finally.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, just in time for the cold snap.
How many guitars do we have here in the shop ready to ship? Like 20 something?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 18. I started losing count.
So if
at
18. Okay. I can never count past 21. Yeah, and I have to be naked to get that high. Uh-huh. So if you have a guitar that is a Challenger X or a Challenger Deluxe, we are waiting on cases still. Now we did talk to Anthony. He's got them on the way. We've seen the invoice. We paid the invoice. So yeah, so be aware that those cases are coming. Toot sweet. Mm-hmm. And as soon as we get them, we're gonna have to order more because we got a buttload of guitars to ship out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and we also want to show off all 8 or 9 of the ones.
Yeah.
All at once.
Yeah.
And like 5.5 of them are completed.
Yep.
I don't know how you complete a half a guitar.
Let's just say, yeah. So anyway, be ready. There's going to be some super cool pictures coming at you soon. But let's talk a little bit about the what we're going to show off today. You want to show the reveal guitar or the one that it's kind of based on?
Let's show.
Which actually, this is like Mad Max versus Road Warrior, because the one that we're going to show is actually based on the one that's based on the one we're going to show.
Sure.
Does that make any sense? First. Okay.
And it's just going to be.
Yeah. So Rod, I hope you're watching because we're going to show off your Challenger Deluxe. It's ready to go. Chris has the shirt.
You in the nuts?
Chris has the shirt, so we're going to take advantage of that there. So for those of you who wait, don't quit.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, well, I mean, stand up, sit up straight. There you go. Okay. So for those of you who are joining us recently, back in, I think it was August, we revealed the very first what would become the Challenger Deluxe. And we had Jim Kaloje here in the shop with us. And we ended up, a lot of you guys actually donated money to give that guitar to Jim, plus a lot of his buddies. And so, and Chris and I too. Mm-hmm. But so that guitar is in Jim's possession now, and it's kind of his number one.
Mm-hmm. And if you go over to his house, you're going to see it.
You'll be forced to play it. Yeah. So anyway, this is kind of a Challenger standard, mm-hmm. which is maple top, which is mahogany back and neck, maple top, black poison wood fretboard, binding, Rod wanted block inlay, so we upcharged him for that. But Hipshot bridge, Hipshot tuners, standard switch location, volume, tone, you can get the Challenger standard with P90s or humbuckers. So this one has, if this were a standard, that would have like a P90 and some other pickup here. But this is a deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
So what separates the deluxe from the standard is this Charlie Christian pickup right here in the neck. Now, this pickup here was wound by Pete Biltoff at
Vintage Vibe.
And that's important to remember later on in the reveal. Okay. And people often ask me and Chris and everybody else, what's the big idea with these 3 screws?
Yeah,
Chris,
it's a neat guitar, but I don't like those screws.
I love these screws.
Well,
tell me what they do, and I'll tell you why I love them.
So those are how the pickup is mounted. That pickup originally came from a lap steel, and then Gibson started using it in hollow body guitars, and I think they did it all from the top. But anyway, that whole mechanism there is what holds the pickup.
Yeah.
And the originals, I think, were made out of metal and was part of the magnetic field and all this other stuff.
You know what? If we'll forget,
anyway,
don't worry. People will chime in and tell us what it was, because they love to do that. Yeah.
But anyway, this is the mechanism that Pete builds for this particular pickup, kind of to our specs. And yeah, it's the big hole for it, and we decided that you kind of needed to see all that stuff, because that's kind of what makes it neat.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So if you look up a picture of Charlie Christian, I don't care. Look up. Either the first or second picture is going to be him with a guitar, and you'll see 3 great big bolts going through the top of the guitar. So when we designed this model, we wanted to have that because I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I think that's a defining characteristic of that particular pickup.
I do
buy
too.
them that mount other ways, but
yeah,
then it just sort of looks like a modified P90.
And this is wicked bad.
Yeah, and this looks like a Charlie Christian pickup.
So we had a pre-order on these, and there's 8 or 9 of them over there that are basically ready to ship. Rod is getting one. Sir David Dangerous is getting one. I can't remember everybody else, but there is another noteworthy player who's getting one, and it's the only left-handed one that we've ever made. And Cesar Rosas from Los Lobos is getting one. So I actually talked to him yesterday. He's very excited to get it and check it out. So that's super cool. So if you have one of these, you're in good company. Jim, Rod, Sir David, Cesar Rosas, and a bunch of other cool people who have this pretty neat, pretty awesome Challenger Deluxe. We haven't made them. These are all we've made so far. So I believe that this one, this particular instrument is going to be something that sells very well for us. But it's kind of spendy. So it's not for everybody. You gotta, you kind of gotta, well, anyway, you gotta be cool. So anyhow, Chris, so this is exactly, it's not exactly, this is as close to the one that Jim has now.
Yeah, it's pretty darn close.
Okay.
But one of the things, Jim's was originally just one of one.
Yep.
Here's the pickup. Let's put it in and hope that it goes pretty well.
Yeah.
And it went okay, but there were a few things that I kind of wanted to change.
Okay.
On that guitar, as far as how the pickup looks in the body. I made some modifications to the route. So we kind of needed a test guitar or something like that. I didn't want to, it's one thing to get lucky on one guitar putting it together. I didn't want to have to get lucky on 10 of them putting them together. So we made some modifications, and I didn't want to just start out with one of them and make modifications as we went, just in case the mods weren't quite right.
Gotcha. Okay, so all right, so I'm going to hand this one off to you, Chris.
Thank you.
So when Jim originally approached me for this, I think it was in like January or February of last year, he sent me a picture of John Lennon playing a Les Paul Jr. With a Charlie Christian pickup in the neck. Now, I don't know the whole story behind it, but I know that picture. You guys know that picture, and you can actually still get one. I think you can get they have a very limited run of that John Lennon signature Les Paul Jr. I don't know. They made them. I don't know if they still do. So anyway, that's what Jim thought would be a cool thing to do. So, but we never actually made that guitar until after we made his that he has now and made all the other ones, we thought, let's make one in all mahogany, no top, in Luxardo red. And here it is. So this has a few one of a kind, never to be duplicated things on it that are, well, has one very, very significant one of a kind, never to be duplicated again thing. But anyway, so this is also a Challenger Deluxe. Now it's not hollow, like the one that we just showed you and all the other ones. This is a solid body, and it's a Honduran mahogany body with Honduran mahogany neck. And as you can see, it's got all the same appointments. It doesn't have a bunch of tort on it. Black poison wood fretboard, Hipshot open gear tuners, Hipshot bridge, volume tone, regular switch. It's got the 3 mounting screws like we have. You might notice I didn't talk about the pickups yet. So that's because this guitar has this guitar has 2 Dylan pickups. Dylan wound Dylan wound all the P90s for the other ones, but Pete Biltoff at Vintage Vibe wound all the neck Charlie Christian pickups. Well, this one Dylan wound. And what did Dylan say when he was winding it?
He would never do another one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so Pete sent us this one, and it was kind of it was all the pickup, but it wasn't wound, and he sent it to us to test fit everything.
Hold on, let's take a quick super chat from Doug, who says, "Is that one mine?" Well, Doug, it could be.
Yeah. So he sent us this this basic pickup slug that was everything but the wound part of it.
Yep.
The wires. So when Dylan was here last time,
he
wound this pickup. And we had to modify his winder and take it apart and do all sorts of crazy stuff to get it going.
So anyway, Bobby Dill says, "Sorry, Doug, that one's already gone." Bobby Dill might have bought this one. I don't know. I have no idea. So anyway, someone wants to know if these screws can be black. Well, yeah, they sure can, but not on this one.
If you can round up black screws and black shoulder washers.
I'm not 100% sure that this guitar is still available. It's gone. Well, okay. Yeah. Bobby Dill just bought this one. So
cool, man.
Guys, I apologize. This guitar is already gone.
Well, sorry. Well, let's just put it away and go home then.
I mean, that's a short reveal. Okay. So, but anyway, that's the guitar. And gosh, this one, guys, I don't know what to say. I guess the reveals.
Yeah, well, you can still talk about the guitar. We still talk about how cool it is.
Sure.
You just don't have to sell it as hard.
Yeah. Now Bobby Dill bought one of the other ones too.
He did, yes.
So he's got 2 of these. Yeah.
He's got proof of concept number 1 and concept.
Yeah. So congratulations
number 4 or whatever it is.
To Lil Bobby D.
Yes.
He is rivaling Doug for number of. I think Bobby D has probably the most challengers of anybody in the world right now.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yep.
He's got 3 of them here right now,
waiting for him to
come and get them.
Yeah, that's cool. He's gonna need a bigger vehicle.
He's probably going to bring the Mustang again or the Camaro or whatever it is. So, yeah. Well, so thank you to Bobby Dill. And I hope that we see you soon, amigo.
I want to know why you'd want to have black screws on a guitar that has all chrome hardware.
I don't know. You know what? It's okay. It's all right. So people want to know how you're feeling, Chris.
Good. Better.
Cool.
I'm not going to be sick this weekend.
Good for you, dude. You are the man, the myth. The legend.
I don't think that it was a particularly long-lasting cold. I think it just came on really, really slow.
Yeah, it kind of lingers. Yeah.
Because last weekend I was like, I feel sick, but not that bad. And then Monday I was like, I feel worse.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm good now.
All right.
ready for golf.
Ready for well, sir, you
Got the
might
wrong
have a
hat on for it.
Yeah, I like that you're rocking the hats now. They look cool, man.
It's cold out. My head gets cold.
Sure, that can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gang. Well, I guess let's go ahead and wrap this reveal up. Congratulations to Bobby Dill, and thank you to everybody who bought Challenger Deluxes so far. They are ready to ship. As soon as we get cases, we will be putting them in the mail. So,
Yeah.
you know what?
And I do want to do a big reveal with all of them, whether it's on Friday or,
sure,
pre-recorded or whatever. But yeah, because it might be the last time you're ever going to see.
Certainly the last time you're going to see a dozen of them.
Yeah, all in one place. Mm-hmm. And we got to have Jim come by and sign the dollar bills.
That's right. Each one of these.
Jam those in there.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and maybe he'll bring his, and we can get a picture of all of them together all at once.
The Challenger Deluxe is a model that we will make more of, but I doubt that you will see a dozen of them in one place. Again.
Yeah.
So
10 of something's a lot.
It is. Okay, gang. Well, thanks for hanging out with us. I hope everybody has a terrific weekend, and we will talk to you on Sunday for the premiere video. And who knows? I might even do a little bit of work on the acoustic guitar this weekend on one of them. I talked to Jeff Jewett, and he gave me kind of a secret recipe for the water, for the spritzing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He wouldn't tell me all of it, but he said there was a shot of something in it. And I'm like, I'm just going to do what you said and then do a shot. So I think we'll be okay. So anyway, so if you're following me on Patreon or if you're a member on YouTube, you can see those videos. I don't know how many I'm going to post, but I'm going to have a good time with them and kind of do them as I do them. So
cool.
All right, gang. Well, have a great weekend, everybody. We will see you Sunday.